So, I got my prostate results back, and I went in to the doctor thinking I was ready for what I was getting ready to hear, which I already knew from the seeing the biopsy results on the app. I I had prostate cancer, and I thought I was ready. But as I sat in that chair and he started explaining, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And I realized now I was not prepared for the reality of the diagnosis. Um, it was difficult to hear, and I managed my composure, but I was not ready for that. And thinking about my kids, about my girlfriend, about my family, and what I am getting ready to go through, all that just came brushing through at me all at once when I was sitting there. Um, the doctor did a good job of being matter of fact about things, and oh gosh, I don't even know what to say. Don't even know what to say. But I don't guess anything can prepare you, a person, for hearing they have cancer and they're getting ready to have to go in and cut a important piece of the body out, and then also to hear it may um, I can't remember the percentage, but it may come back. I think I was expecting maybe just to get some radiation therapy, and but no, he said it would be best at my age to go straight to surgery. So I'm waiting to know when that surgery is going to happen. I don't know yet. And I think the thing I'm most worried about is I need to do a PET scan to make sure the cancer hasn't spread. And if I'm honest, that's going to be scary thing number one. Scary thing number two for me is thinking about the pain and all the stuff that's going to go on when they do the surgery and then the recovery after. And I think I am, no, I am sitting here thinking I'm 56 years old and I can't believe I'm going through this. Um, I had my favorite professor in college who mentored me. He's the one that gave me the confidence and the belief to go and get an advanced degree. And the entire time I was working on my master's and my PhD, it was remembering his words that really gave me the strength to get through all the stuff and earn those degrees. And he left an lasting impact on me. Um, and I find myself, if the PET scan comes back with other cancer, I don't know if I'm going to be ready to hear that news. He ended up dying of skin cancer somewhere 56 to 58 years old. I can't remember off the top of my head, about my same age. And it's always struck me how that just seems so young. But it hits me even more now with my diagnosis. And being about the same age, I can't even imagine having to leave life behind. So I'm trying to stay positive, but it's still just thinking about the surgery and all this stuff. It's pretty overwhelming, honestly. And I find myself waking up at night having a hard time to sleep. But no, I keep saying it is what it is, and the best thing I can do is take it one step and one day at a time and see what happens and hope for the best. I would say the nice thing is, as I've come through here, I've been asking myself questions about what's really important to me. And I go through, I'm really bad about thinking worst case scenarios, and I think later, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, okay, well, if they get in there and they decide they need to amputate my leg, and it's like, well, I lose the ability to walk and hike, or at least without help in some way. But I know who I am, and I can enjoy still the really important things to me, which is my communication skills and my empathy. If they take away my arm, I can still have the core of who I am and what I value. So I try and keep focused on the things that matter most to me, the people in my life, the things that I most value. And that helps a little bit. But gosh, gosh, I don't know if I'm ready to go through this yet, and I have to. People have survived worse. People have suffered worse. If they can do it, I can do it. That's what I tell myself. Recently, I've been really getting into Myers-Briggs types. I'm an INFP, and if you know what that means, it's communication is important to me, and expressing myself is important to me. And I am grateful I have an outlet for that expression here by drawing these cartoons, because it really helps me to get out the things that I'm feeling. And as I'm doing this, I also recognize over these next few weeks, there are a lot of things I've learned that I want to leave and spread and share with people. So I will be doing some of that. I've also thought about again to the worst case scenarios. Things like, what's the legacy I want to leave behind? And I'm always struck at my grandfather at his funeral. Pretty much the entire city turned out when he died. They knew him, and I thought that is a great legacy to leave behind. People that remember you, appreciate you. And I would like for something like that, I think. It is hard thinking about these things to me. I just never thought I would be going through this, or if I did, not at this age. some texture to these to make them look more like bricks. And that's it. The diagnosis hit me like a brick.